Hello, I am Samantha Turner. I would like to go over my portfolio with you, kind of give you a better understanding of who I am as a person, as well as what I'm capable of as an OTA. So when you first open up my portfolio, it gives you a picture of me, a little bit of in-depth about some of my education. I've included a lot of my certifications right here. We have a summary about what my portfolio is, as well as some of my strengths and limitations as well. We have a personal statement about why I chose OTA and why it's important to me. I have attached my resume. This is something I hope to go over with you in person in a following interview. I've attached my transcripts as well. We also have my fieldwork performance evaluation, which has a lot of quotes from my previous supervisor. And then lastly, we have all of my projects and presentations and things that I've come up with. So the first one I would like to talk about is actually one of my clinical projects that I had to do at the end of my clinicals. So we did an inpatient clinical at Encompass Drake, where I had to run an IADL group. So this was actually a whole lot of fun to me. So what we did is I usually had about 5 people in my group, and how we started out is we would have everyone come up with different things that you would be able to make for a breakfast. So everyone's naming out different things that they'd make for breakfast, and we were writing them down. And then what we did is we did a lot of budgeting. So we had people use the Kroger Click List, looking at the prices it would be, writing down the prices and using a calculator to sum it all up. And then they were given fake money to be able to work on budgeting and figuring out what was important to be able to have for that meal, as well as taking away some other things. Once they had come up with the budget, we had spread different objects around the room, and kind of like a grocery shopping simulation, had people walk around the room if they were able to, kind of ambulate the way that they were able to with some type of assist, and be able to incorporate functional reach as well to be in visual scanning to be able to grasp some of the objects that they needed and bring them back to the table. Once they had all the objects, the next step was to be able to do some light cleaning and preparing. So we had a few of the patients receiving the tablecloths and napkins from the dryer. We had a few patients taking the plates and utensils and setting the table itself, as well as bringing over centerpieces. There was a few more advanced deep cleaning that was done, so we had a few people using the vacuum as well and trying to be able to incorporate some endurance on that. So that overall was such a fun group. We also were able to include some medication management as well. I have attached a step-by-step sheet right here about all the steps that were taken, as well as some attachments of screenshots of ClickList and different pricing on there, and some tips on budgeting as well, and grocery shopping tips for energy conservation, and just a lot of different things that you would use for that. And that was a really fun group that we had ran. Another thing on here that I do want to go over is one of the adaptive equipments that we had made. So in class we were told to make an adaptive equipment, and I actually made mine specifically for an 8-year-old boy with cerebral palsy. So he had a lot of hypertonicity, and he had difficulty with the pincer grasp, so he was unable to really turn pages. So what I did is I used a lint roller, some back grip, and a magnifying glass, and really tried to perfect it to where it was easy to use and comfortable for him, where he was able to hold this lint roller at the top of the page and help turn pages. I attached a picture right here, and then some of the steps and everything that it would take to be able to make that. And then one more thing that I would like to really go over is splinting. So we had made splints in class, and this is right here. We had made splints in class, and this is kind of a specific one that I had made. It was the resting hand splint. So here is the diagram about kind of the layout of it, and then I attached a picture of it on an actual client, which I thought was very neat. And so there is a picture of my work. And there are a lot of other different things that we've gone over in here in class, and some of my other presentations and projects that go a lot more in depth as well. We did a walker scavenger hunt, which was something that was a lot of fun, being able to really focus on walker management and safety with fall prevention and all that, so it really hit top on that. Which a lot of these projects and presentations I feel I gained a whole lot of knowledge from and was able to incorporate them when I did clinicals with more hands-on with the patients. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I hope that you take a good look at my portfolio, a good look at my resume, and really consider me, including me to your team. Thank you.